He looks exactly like this story sounds, okay? Now, he's a QAnon influencer who accuses high-ranking Democrats of being pedophiles. That's his thing. He's a radio guy, a broadcaster, and he's always talking about Democrats and pedophiles. Well, we did some digging. Come to find out, he is a convicted sex offender himself. He implies that violence on school city officials, he implies that being violent is acceptable on school city officials as it relates to vaccines and masks, okay? His name is David Toady Skinny. That's what he goes by. All right. Toady Skinny was also the owner of a YouTube channel that had thousands of followers until that platform purged channels, espousing the dangerous QAnon conspiracy theory following the January 6th attack on the US Capitol. In his videos, Toady Skinny calls for Democratic politicians in DC to be taken out at gunpoint, alleges children are being trafficked, and claims Hillary Clinton, Bill Barr, and others have been convicted of treason and sentenced to hang, okay? Here's some video.
And I'm going to point out to you some inconsistencies which prove that sleepy, creepy, quid pro quo, chomo Uncle Joe is not the president of the United States.
Children in school as young as 5 years old have been taken aside by school officials, told not to divulge what is going to happen to their parents, and they are being given the Fauci ouchie. Now, I'm not going to go into what I would do if I was the parent of one of these children. It wouldn't involve talking or protesting in front of a school board, if you get my drift.
Well, according to your papers, you're not allowed to go to a school board because you're a convicted sex offender. The 70-year-old is a convicted sex offender, a level 3 convicted sex offender, according to the New York Sex Offender Registry, meaning that he is at high risk of repeating offenses and a threat to public safety. That registry categorizes him as a sexually violent offender. What was he convicted of? Back in 1999, of coercing an 8-year-old boy into sexual acts 3 years earlier. Vice News asked Trent about his criminal past, and he told them in a statement, I am an enemy of the deep state. I did what General Flynn did. He pled guilty to a crime that he did not commit. Okay. Senator Turner can't make it up.
He's a nut.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just crazy.
Yeah.
And talking about, he should be the last one talking about inconsistencies.
Right.